This year will see the 26th United Nations Climate Change Conference. These events are also known as COPs, which stands for Conference of the Parties. The conference was due to take place in 2020, but it was postponed because of the COVID-19 pandemic. The Paris Agreement represented an important moment in the climate change process because it was the first time there was a legal agreement bringing countries together to act. Since then, 190 countries have joined the Paris Agreement. The goal is to keep global warming to well below 2 degrees Celsius, ideally 1.5 degrees Celsius. Free trade is an economic policy under which the government does not interfere with trade. No tariffs are applied to imports or exports, and people are allowed to trade goods and services as they please. Supply and demand dictate the prices for which goods and services sell and are the only factors that determine how resources are allocated in society. Few people would disagree with the idea that a kind action is good for the soul. It is a win-win situation, leading to a sense of well-being both for the receiver of this kind gesture, as well as for the person who does the action. As a simple example, let's imagine you have a workmate who always does a very good job. Many organizations try to encourage people to do kind acts, wherever and whenever they can. The idea behind this is that it doesn't take any major plan to be kind, just a little bit of effort. Perhaps the strongest supporters of this idea are the Random Acts of Kindness (RAK) Foundation, who work with schools and companies to teach people kindness skills. As far as politics go, the responses are just as varied. Mitigation is common and calls for a reduction of emissions and less reliance on fossil fuels. Coal-burning power plants are now replaced with hydraulic power plants, and electric cars are replacing some gasoline-efficient cars. Many people, however, feel that this is not enough. The Office of Personnel Management was the target of the attack, but data from nearly every government agency was stolen. U.S. investigators say they believe Chinese hackers were behind the breach. How about taking a moment to mention this to them, just in conversation or perhaps by email? The effects of this will probably be quite clear. Your workmate will be happy to receive some praise, and, in addition, you will probably feel good about yourself for having spread a little joy.
Like, share and subscribe the channel for upcoming videos and also press the bell icon for notifications.